I think just that walk rate and just keeping.
This ball hit hard over first. That's down toward that right field corner. Smith will have extra bases. Infield in. And that's served out over short. Base hit. One run is in. Into third and being waved. Walsh, the throw is a lollipop.
Give quality at bats and be able to turn over the lineup to the big dogs.
Or line it into left field for a hit. At some point you would not get the benefit of the doubt, my friend. That's hit hard and it's fair and it's down the line. Walsh will score. Heim is truck into third. They'll hold him there.
Here early on in the season is 88.3.
Little tapper. Maybe soft contact can work too. That'll stay in. Josh Smith now at the plate. And he goes after the first pitch. Lines that one into right field. A base hit.
Like we saw last year, he said he kind of got a little pull happy.
Ooh, this ball pulled and hit well into right. That's a base hit. They'll wave Simeon around third. The throw's cut off.
That's it.
Smith shows bunt, drags it first base side. That's no man's land. There'll be no play. Runners with their leads. And Smith hits it sharply. That's in a right field base hit. Here comes Carter. Throw coming to the plate. Carter slides. The 3-2 pitch. And that one hit sharply by first. Base hit for Smith. And he shoots it out over shortstop. That drops in. Base hit. Here comes Carter. He'll score. But they keep it very simple for the guys. The 1-2. And that's in the air left field. And it takes Alvarez back near the wall. He leaps, and that one evades his glove today. And this one out toward right field, and it is in there for a hit. I feel like let's take that down a notch. This one on the ground, up the middle, base hit. And so now the Rangers go to the bench. Josh Smith pinch hitting, and he hits this ball to the gap in right center field. That's down. Around third base, Duran, he scores. Into second base, Josh Smith. And Josh puts that one right over the left side of the infield. And he check swing roller, left side, that's through, base hit. Here comes Garcia, he'll score.
The 0-2. And a little squibber. Tough play for anybody, and Riley picked it up.
He's done a great job. Continues to get on base at a very high clip, and he lines that one into right field, base hit. And Smith getting a good start out of the box, turns for two, and he has an easy stand-up double. Josh. And he hits that ball hard. Out toward that right field corner. That should be extra bases. Smith taking a big turn. Goes to second. A little bobble picking it up in right field. Smith heading for third.
Every fan.
That'll wake you up from a nap. That one hit well. Deep out to right and gone. Josh Smith. But he gets on base. 3-2. And he hits this one out into right field. That'll get down again for extra bases. He's headed for second right out of the box.
He would show up 4 games, could talk to us, say hello. It's great.
Lined over first, a fair ball down the right field line for Smith. The first hit for the Texas Rangers.
Give him extra bases. You know, every team talks about extra 90, find the extra 90.
There's a line drive. That's a fair ball. It bounces off the sidewall. Will score a run. Nathaniel Lowe comes in.
The 3-2. And that one hit well. Out to right field. Gets down. Base hit. Langford heading to third. They'll stop him. In an inning earlier tonight. And Smith hits that ball hard. Deep out to right. It is gone! This one lined out to right field. That's another base hit. Barnes delivers this one down the third baseline. That's a fair ball. Heim around second. He heads to third. And really helped out. And I think in a lot of ways this year it's Smith. Same thing. And he lines this one over first. That'll be extra bases. Carter got a great start, and with his speed they'll never get him. And Smith is headed for third. That ball hit hard out to right field. That will get down, base hit. And this ball hit hard out to right field. That gets down, base hit. Seager's in.
Shortstop over his head, and
that ball hit hard out to right field, and that's down. It'll be extra bases again for Josh Smith.
gives the Rangers a little bit of breathing room there, and infield in.
And a bouncer right side, that gets through. Low scores. And he keeps track of balls and strikes on his fingers that way. This ball hit into center field. That's a base hit. Around third, Garcia. He heads to the plate. Here comes a throw all the way through.
That his ball went into the glove.
He scored that a hit. And now this one flared to center. That drops in for a hit. Picking up a lot of extra base hits, though. 11 doubles to go with the home runs. And that ball out into right field. That's a base hit. Smith thinking double. He's pedaling for two, and he's got it.
Pitch has the 6.19 ERA.
Ground ball, that's up the middle, base hit.
And he goes after the first pitch against the left-hander and drills it into center. Here's Grossman on his way to third.
And stay on your feet.
So now huffing and puffing, and his first pitch, that one wrapped into right field by Smith. Here comes a pitch. And that one's poked out to left field. That's a base hit. Here it comes. And Smith rips that into right field, base hit. Semien. One strike pitch, Garcia running. Bouncer up the middle, and that one sneaks through, base hit. It gets a run home. That's not even close. There's now the first pitch lined down into right field, a base hit. 16. And he bounces that one through the left side, and that gets into left field, a base hit.
Another hanging breaking ball that's elevated on the inner half.
Be quiet. There's a ground ball down the first baseline, and Smith will have extra bases. Pedals for two, and he is in there. And that's been a positive for him. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. And this one is lined over short. That's a base hit. It gets Jankowski to the plate in Arizona, where usually offense prevails. This one on the ground, up the middle, base hit for Smith.
Say, let the ball travel, let the ball get deep, and right now the Rangers at times are not letting the ball get deep.
Well, that one's hit deep to right center. Chisholm back, he turns, that one out of here.
But it reminds me a little bit of Johan Santana, the way he uses it.
Smith tries to bunt. Tough chance, Berger, the throw, not in time.
Plans for guys that maybe, they weren't thinking we're going to be in the major leagues this quick.
Smith shoots one through the right side. Langford heading to third. One of lefties on the mound.
Yeah, yesterday against Weathers, got the bunt base hit and then a base hit to right field, and we got another one.
Yeah, rips that one down the line. It's a fair ball for extra bases.
But Marcus Semien was able to take the low feed and still make a great turn.
That one's ripped up the middle.
This ball on the ground, sharply past second. That's a base hit. He will no doubt use a number of different pitchers tonight. Smith gets into one. Deep out to right field. Headed toward the corner. It is gone!
Say that this guy's going to dominate that guy, but it's still blood pulsing through the veins of these players.
Well, and there's a ball pulsing down into the corner in right field. It'll be another double. And this ball hit hard up the middle. That's a base hit. Semien scores.
Game in Candlestick Park. So he and my godfather, they finally took me to a game in '62 when I was 10.
Smith with a base hit up the middle. Was 17 years old and playing in the Negro Leagues there in Birmingham many, many moons ago. And that's a huge number. And he hits the ball hard up the middle. That's a base hit. Manipulate his bullpen the rest of the way. 2-2 pitch. And that ball's hit out to right field, base hit.
40,000 of them expecting him to be pitching.
This one hit sharply right side, base hit for Smith. That's popped up back of third base, tough play, headed to left, drops in, base hit, and then spins away from Biggio. Really stunning numbers. And this one ripped by first. That's a base hit for Smith, just back of the lineup tonight. Position about as good as you can get, and he hammers this ball deep out to right, and that one is gone! Josh Smith now for the Rangers, and he rips one over first. That's a base hit heading into that right field corner, and nobody's home out there. Grossman around third. They wave him. Here comes a relay throw to the plate, and it's airmailed. Rude of me to even suggest that, but the guy has had a heck of a first half, and he lines that one into center field. So second 3-ball count today for Waka, and Smith turns this one deep out to right field. It's got a chance. It's gone! This one looped over third, and that drops in, base hit.
I don't even know if I ever told you the story, but I was doing.
Oh, this ball hammered out to right field. That one is gone! Milner's 2-0, and that one's back up the middle. That's through, base hit. Seager to third base. They'll wave him to the plate.
Everything going on. We haven't even gotten to the All-Star break yet.
This ball hit hard into center field, base hit. And Seager will round second, trying for third. That might not have been. It's available at Rangers.com/specials. Well, off we go now in the 8th inning. Josh Smith sends one to the alley in right field. That one's down for extra bases.
And he does deliver that one from third. How about it? Josh Smith back up the middle.
Sprinting across the field, big cheers.
That one is scalded up the middle. Smith's got another hit.
Boy, the Rangers needed him, and he hits this ball hard out to center field. That gets down, base hit. Majors 1-strike offering, and that one is over first. That's a base hit. That heads to the corner. Seager will score. 2, and that one is hit sharply into right field, a base hit. Get back home. This one on the ground, up the middle. Cronenworth almost rolls over on top of it. Sweep of the season. They did sweep Arizona earlier this year. That was a 2-game series. And there's a bouncer into right field, a base hit. Used Fulmer this year more times than not. That ball hit hard out to right field. That's down.
And better yet, a homer like he did last night with a man on base. That's a run.
This ball smoked deep out to right. It is gone. 2 bunt attempts by, and a 3-1 count on a very hot hitter. Smith chops it over the mound. Charging in from shortstop is Neto. And this ball ripped into right field. Another important pitching categories this year in the league. That ball smoked high and deep out to right. It is gone. Second deck.
Never seen it.
Oh, there's a swing and a drive. A soaring shot. Deep out to right. It's gone! Start here. The Rangers get a man on early against this difficult pitcher. And now Smith lines one deep. And that ball smoked. In the air right field. Long run Sheets. That is down for a base hit. And Smith got a good start out of the box. That's been a problem for him. Smith rifles that up the middle. That's a base hit for his opportunity here. 25th pitch of the inning. And that one is lined into center field. That's a base hit, a run scored. Total of 9 pitches. This one in the air. Over second. Drops in, base hit. And that ball's launched out to right field. Barger looking up. That is gone! Over the bullpen and right.
First time through. And Smith puts the first one in play. Palante, tough chance, and he bobbles it.
The frame of pitch is working underneath it and coming back up through the zone.
There's a ground ball hit to the right guy. Arenado's a vacuum over there, but his throws.
11 sliders, 6 changeups. So it's a variety of things that he's trying to do to Rangers hitters.
Well, Smith.
Houck with a long hold. And that ball's ripped into right field, base hit. 2-2 from Bernardino, and that's on the ground. First base, it's through, base hit. 4 runs in the 4th, 3 runs in the 6th inning for the Rangers. That's lined into left field. It's a 3-hit night. Smith should get something here. And he does, and he blasts it deep out to right. It is gone! Home plate. Cole's 2-2. Bouncer down to first, off the bag, and into short right field. 9-1 lead. Here it comes 2-0. Flare out to right field. That one drops in. A little infield dribbler by Kelly. And now a bunt attempt by Smith, and that's perfectly placed. Sliders 0-2. And that one is out to right center field. Base hit. Smith takes an aggressive turn. He's going for two. He's in there. Runners will leave their bases. The 3-2, and that's in the air. Center field. Raffaella coming on. Can't get to it. Drops in for a base hit. I'd like to think he would. 16 Gold Gloves for Brooks Robinson. This one lifted out to left field, and that one bangs off the big monster. And now the throw to second. And he hits this one on the ground. That's through for a base hit. And that one lined past third base and rolls down into the corner. Taveras with great speed. Beasley will wave him. And what a year. 2-2 pitch, and that's ripped into right. Well, Smith with a base hit. Simeon heading to third.
When it's at 95 miles an hour, he's got some good life.
3-2 pitch, and that one is lined out into left. That's a base hit.
Gets a Tanner Bybee. Smith shoots one to left field. Smith swings to the first pitch. That one up the alley, a base knock.
Umpires behind the plate. They only work that game in a doubleheader type scenario. That's ripped up the middle, base hit. Seager to third.
I remember at times there were guys that played third base in some of those places that just could not see the ball off the bat.
This ball's hit hard out to right, and that one got Fletcher all twisted up. Smith heading for second. He's in there with it. And that ball blooped out over short. That drops in, base hit, his second hit of the game. Garcia and Lowe will follow this inning. That ball hit hard out into right field, drops down, struck out in the first inning. And he hits this one sharply, right past second and into right field. Certainly in his career. Comes to the plate 2-2. And that one's lined out to left center field. That's down for a base hit. Simeon got a good start. He's to third. Beasley's going to wave him. He'll score without a throw. Deep in the batter's box, and he shows bunt. Drops at third base side, and there will be safety.
I like that call.
This ball hit well out to the alley, right center field. Smith around first. He heads for second. He's driven in some runs, taken some walks. Hits this one sharply out into right. That's a base hit. Simeon around second, and
Neto didn't even apply a tag.
This ball lined out into right field, base hit. One run is in. Here comes Simeon. The throw cut off. Simeon scores. 0-2 pitch. And this one is ripped by first. That's a base hit heading down into that right field corner. Smith turns first. And there again, the slider. And a roller toward third. Okay, well, I'm going to ask you a question on that. The 1-2 pitch, that one's lined out into right field. That's a base hit. Saying it was my best year, but here's the 0-2. And that one lined out into right field. Base hit. Around second, Duran. He heads to third. The throw is high. He gets away. Just didn't miss by a ton. And this one lined out into left field. That's a base hit. Second, working with Alejandro Kirk. And this one lined just over second base. That's a base hit.
Success with, including the curveball.
First pitch swinging, and Smith comes up with the Rangers' first hit of the game. Out there to right field. He's going to try and stretch it into two, and he is out. It's
fastballs, good off-speed pitches. As Bochy said, he's dominated us.
There's a base hit for a left-hander. And that one lined out to right field. Base hit for Josh. So big pitch on the way from Hancock, and that ball's hit well. Deep out to right field, headed toward the corner. It's gone. One strike pitch, and that one is looped into center. That's a base hit. Around third base, Taveras, he scores. Josh had more hits at Globe Life Field than any Ranger. And he rips this one down the first baseline. Out into right field, a base hit. He's going to try for two. There he goes, the 3-2. Bouncer first base side. That's through, base hit. And Semien will get to third. No shame. One strike pitch, and that one out to the alley left center field. Could be down. It is. And that's a base hit and more for Josh Smith. Not happening. Smith hits this ball hard out to the alley in right field. That's down for extra bases. Duran is in. They'll wave Marcus Semien. He scores without a play. That's a